What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Armored Core 9 Breaker. We are still working our way through. Well, actually, last time we finished the arena. We're rank 1, and we're holding it. I don't think we get challenged again unless we do more fights, which we're not going to. I'm happy with being rank 1. What that does mean, though, is that we have a lot of training. We finished attack and move, thankfully, last time, and that was painful. Our goal is to finish the rest of the training. We're not going to get 150 gold or whatever you need for 9 ball. There's no way it's happening. I would not enjoy that, and I don't think it'd be fun to watch either. So let's start with, what is this? Lock-on skill. What is this in Technic? This exercise is designed to test lock-on skill. Keep the target AC in your sights until 45 seconds have elapsed. It's a hover boy. If we lose him for more than 25 seconds, we fail. If we hold him for 10 seconds, we win? Or no? And maybe they're out of our sights for less than 10 seconds. Well, this seems fun. Also, enter the Falsebound Kingdom. Dude, Falsebound Kingdom is one of the most underrated video games ever made. I love that game. That is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. That game is incredible. I played it like early last year. I played it again. Incredible.
Test your lock-on skill. Keep the AC target in your sights until time expires.
Is he flexing on us? This one's not posing. It's posing a little bit, I guess.
Maintain continuous lock-on to earn a better ranking. Let's begin.
I'm not supposed to shoot them, I take it. We're just like watching them. Oh, I can shoot them. Oh, we're restarting. I can definitely do that. I wonder if I could put on something with a better sight lock. That might be maybe we should tune for this one if we want to get golds here. I'm not sure what gun to put on because your range matters here too, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't matter as much. It's based off your FCS, I think, mostly. I do not like this one.
Remaining.
Oh my god. Trying again. Look at the ranking Ravens. Why? We fought all of them already. I think we fought every one of them. Unless it's changing. All right, here we go again with this wonderful mini game. Okay, hold on. Well, not ranking in the missions. They have the parts so you can emulate it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I need it. All right, let's do that. Yeah, I'm not playing this. This is annoying. Okay, so how do we do that? Rank list or something like that, right? Yeah. Of course, Hawkeye is #1. Oh, that's a cool looking unit, actually. He has a sniper rifle. How is a sniper rifle the best thing for this? Can someone explain that to me? All right, F82D2. I can't imagine that's the best thing for this, but I could be wrong. Yeah, this isn't okay. It doesn't increase that your sight lock there. We'll try a different. If I even have that one, I probably don't have that one. I don't, so we're stuck anyways. Hawkers look like a discount white glint. We have white glint on home. Kind of like how you can capture a mountain via distance thing to close, build a light with a fat lockbox in decent range. Well, let's disassemble ourselves a little bit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll put the optional part on. We like don't want anything besides our rifle on, which I believe this is a standard lockbox. It does not. Okay. The sniper rifle does have a standard? No, it's narrow and deep. Why would I want that? You can earn all the parts in Ninebreaker, even the ones, but not the ones you start with though, Pidgey, I don't think. Like if we just don't have the parts that you're supposed to start Ninebreaker with, I feel like you don't get those ones. I have not had optional parts on this entire time when I fought Etzamnar. Are you serious? Well, that's annoying for me. We'll take the those upgrades there. We'll increase the radar coverage, turning, braking, sight lock, and generator condenser capacity. That's good enough. Handicapped, I know, right? Let's try this. Circling target shouldn't be that bad, hopefully. I should have did quick start. It's fine. Pro gamer. The machine gun orbit plus micro missiles is just strong. Now you have to do it blind to one up me.
This exercise will test your.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I should have checked parts apparently, and I didn't. All right, this is a little better. I'll throw anyways, so don't worry about it.
30 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
All right, we got gold. Woo.
Mission objective
Nice.
achieved. System switched to normal mode.
You can just static at the far end to capture the AC better. Nice. Yeah, we'd probably have to use a sniper rifle for that, but I mean that lockbox is pretty damn good. And it had pretty good range too. I think we were almost as far away as we could be at one point, so that's 41 golds. If it means anything at this point. All right, what's this arena? What's different about this one? We got a minute, it's a quad leg, same thing with 10 seconds. All right, let's try it. So that rank 1, was that just for the lowest tier? Is there different rank 1s as you go up the tier list? For the levels of the challenge? There probably are.
The target in this exercise is a quad-legged AC.
All right, Ronan, have a wonderful rest of your day.
Quick left and
Good luck with
right
night shifts.
directional changes. Let's begin.
It is different for each mission. That makes the most sense. All right, he has some kind of boosters. I think it's the forward boosters. That overboost threw me off right there. We're warming up though. My nose is itchy. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna piss him off.
30 seconds remaining.
He faked me out with that overboost again.
Seconds remaining.
All right, this is way easier than the hover unit. I don't know why this is ranked higher. I think that it's just longer. I think a minute. It wasn't a minute the first time.
Time's up. Exercise complete.
I'm gonna be a new type in Last Raven.
Mission
Well, Ronan, I hope it
achieved.
goes fast for you.
System switch to normal mode.
And it's not like a horrible shift. 12 hours won't be fast. That is a long day. All right, fair enough. Well, hopefully it's not a bad shift at least then. For what it can be. All right, next up. Number 3. Oh, there's walls now. Great. Let's see. 45 seconds. Stay locked on for at least 20 seconds. Or the most we can't be locked on is 20 seconds. Ah, okay, Ronan. Well, hopefully the shift goes okay for you. I think RN is registered nurse running.
High-flying reverse joint AC.
It's a hoppy boy.
You'll have to be quick on your feet in order to
He's ready to
maintain a
go.
steady lock-on. Let's begin.
All right, here we go. How insane are you about to get right here? Oh no.
30 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
All right, we did it. Gold.
Time's up. Exercise complete.
That one upset me. Valkyrie and Crow's mentor. Dude, you're forklift certified, Ronan? Hell yeah, dude. I used to be, not anymore. I think the certification runs out. Gold indeed. All right, that's 3 more golds. All right, what's next? Lock on skill A. It's a bipedal. We can stay unlocked for 20 seconds. We have to last a minute though. It does run out every 5 years. Then I no longer am Ronan. It's been over 5 years, so rip to that certificate. I think I have my card somewhere still, though. Oh, whatever.
The target in this exercise is a bipedal AC. Be prepared to track the unit both on the ground and in the air.
It makes sense, Mr. Operator.
Let's begin.
Oh shit, I lost him. Oh, that was bad right there. Oh, so green locks still count. You don't need to stay red locked. Okay, cool.
10 seconds remain.
And we got it.
Time's up. Exercise
There we go.
complete.
Give me my gold.
Mission objective achieved.
What's up, Tam? How are you?
System switch to normal mode.
Ronan, there is a limit. I'm not sure if it's the same, but it could be. That makes sense. 5 years would make sense. What's going on? We're just doing some training missions here, trying to finish these out, and maybe fighting 9-ball. I don't know how many you need to get right. I think it's 104. It's some crazy number of golds. So we're at like 44 right now, golds in the training. And here is number 5, S rank. Your score will be based on how long it will take for the no lock on miss timer reaches 10 seconds. Okay, so stay locked on as long as we can. Oh, you don't need gold? Just finishing the training? Oh, nice. Well, we are going to fight 9-ball then, because we're going to finish this tonight. Unless it gets really, really hard. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see. I don't know how many more training missions there are.
Initiating level 5 training exercise. The target is a
Oh yeah, Billy.
fast-moving bipedal
Most places tell you to get
AC
forklift
that is
certified.
cleared
Your
to
last
launch
job was the only one
attacks
that
on your
they
unit.
actually certified you.
The exercise will continue until the miss
Oh, is he
timer
gonna shoot
reaches
me?
10 seconds.
Oh crap! I didn't know we were getting violent.
Let's begin.
Can I overheat them so they can't fly? That'd be kind of a cool strategy. Pidgey, how many more missions are left? Are there a lot more? Listen, dude, if you don't think I'm going to tank all those shots, you're wrong. I'm not dodging. I lied slightly about that. I'll dodge a little bit. But you shouldn't have unlimited. Well, if you have unlimited ammo, that'll be a problem, obviously.
Warning, AP 50%.
I guess we should try to dodge some of these shots because we are getting low already. I wonder if I'm able to die here, if that counts still. My cover!
Combat area. Aborting mission.
There's like 80 more missions? Okay. You have your driver's license, so it runs at the same year as your forklift ticket. So you know when your driver's license expires, your forklift ticket is due for renewal later in the year. Gotcha. Well, that's nice it lines up. Well, I guess apparently you can't jump off the edge. 80 more training missions? Are you serious? That is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know about doing 80 more missions. That's probably too many for one night. Even if we one-shot all of them, it's still going to be too many.
Initiating.
If you unlock overall, you get to 9-breaker, or 9-ball. Not 9-breaker. You could be a 9-breaker if you beat 9-ball, I guess. Wonder how you get bonus points for this one.
Time's up. Exercise complete.
All right. Max that it goes 10 years before renewal over here. Gotcha.
Normal mode.
To unlock overall, you need to do a lot of missions. Is that rank aside then, Pidgey? Just doing the missions and completing them? Oh, some don't have bonuses. Gotcha. That must have been one that didn't. At least it didn't say what it would be if we did. We got bronze. I don't care. It's fine. Moving on. Circling the target. Circle strafing training program. Let's do it. Okay. Unit takes 4 hits. We can't get hit. We should probably build a faster unit for this, but we'll try. Hey, what's up, Darkness Berserker? Welcome to the stream. We just got started a little bit ago. It's all tonight is a bunch of skill checks over and over and over and over and over and over again. So
This exercise will test target circling.
I think I'm good at this.
Evade the
All right, Ronan,
AC's
see ya.
attacks until time expires.
Got a bazooka on you, huh?
Every hit costs you a rank. Let's begin.
All right, so I should definitely redo the build for this one to be a little faster. I can tell this is not going to be fun at higher ranks.
Seconds remaining.
They're gonna put a bipedal in here with a rifle.
Ten seconds remaining.
All right, we got gold there.
Exercise complete.
We're gonna go lighten the AC up a little bit for this one. Honestly, we could probably throw something else on, like better boosters or something, to increase our overall speed. There's a weird type of dance you need to do for the later ones. Yeah, not surprising, honestly. That sounds about right for what you need to do to dodge all those shots over and over again, depending on what weapon they use especially. Feathering's critical in the later levels. Oh. Well, we got something. I don't know what. No, actually, Darkness, we've been starting later, so, but no problem. The VODs are always here, and you can always catch them on YouTube as well. Oh, I got Wraith. What is that? Real quick, is that a weapon? Obviously, I clicked too fast. Okay. Hand weapon, back weapon. What kind of weapon we got here? Oh, okay. Oh, we can dual wield wraiths then now, probably. We have both hands. I bet we do. Because I think I had the left hand one already. I had one of them already. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Let's change the build up. So it's not so much about weight right now as movement ability. All right, that's the best movement ability legs we have. We can actually lighten the core too. Oh, it's a gold reward. We've been doing pretty good, I'll admit that. Oh yeah, are you tuned? No. I don't know if we'll do cooling. We'll just do cooling. So this AC game, essentially, Darkness Berserker, you are in a training program, so you have training missions as well as arena fights, and that is it. It is mostly just a training game, believe it or not, which is interesting. Yeah, when I say interesting, it's something, for sure. Those arms look so much cooler. Putting them on. You know what, dude? We're gonna change the head up too. We're gonna look different for this. I don't know what we're gonna wear yet, or put on yet. It's I2. All right. We don't need a weapon either then, right? Pidgey, confirm or deny that we need a weapon. I'm pretty sure we don't need a weapon for any of this. Make the worst possible build. What's up, Cookie? How are you? Confirm need weapon. All right, so this is 60 seconds. We can get hit one time. Half the missions are legit pacifist. Yeah, it seems that way. I mean, it's more, well, they're breaking it up into like fighting and then movement and that kind of stuff, so it makes sense.
The AC in this exercise turns faster.
Great. What is it?
Try to stay behind it as much as possible.
Rockets and a bazooka now. Not all of them, Darkness Berserker. As the games progress, they change. The parts do. Some recur, but not all of them, and there's also some new ones as you go through them, starting with Armored Core 2 through Last Raven. Oh, I didn't put optional parts on, so our turning ability is reduced right now. Oh, you know, we could use an extension for this too. That's not a bad idea now that I'm thinking about it. No, don't touch me. Stop it, sir. No.
10 seconds remaining.
Son of a bitch, that's one hit. We're still getting a gold.
3 hits left.
Oh, god damn it.
Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
You can't mute your phone for coin for the channel points.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal
That is
mode.
so unfortunate. All the way to the end, and we got silver. All right, we're gonna throw an extension on too. Being that gold doesn't matter, it matters for part unlocks, I guess, right? That's it. I did blow it. All right, first off, we were gonna put optional parts on. So, okay, well, of course, for the silver. Generator condensity, or condenser, generator condenser. The word I was going for there. Braking, turning, and cooling. And that's all we need for this, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's look at what extensions we do have. We might not have anything useful for this, actually, being that we're kind of stuck. And we don't, because I never bought them. So we're doing this without anything special. We can, well, you know what? We'll put the energy recharge on just in case we need it. Maybe if there was a platinum for like super good performance, like in Crash games, that would be kind of cool. All right, we got a bipedal. We can't get hit at all. We have 45 seconds to survive. And there is now obstacles. There's like tiered stair things in the way. I'm guessing we can't hide behind a wall to do this either, to make it easier. That would be nice though, wouldn't it?
Obstructions have been added for this exercise.
I love obstructions. Task is
Exercise tighter turns to
for
stay out
assisted
of the
speedruns.
AC's
Gotcha.
line of fire.
Tool assisted speedruns. Gotcha.
Let's begin.
Don't touch me. Oh, we're behind them. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Yeah, I don't care about this. We're not going for gold anymore. I changed my mind. You know what? We'll try again. That was bad. So you feel like I'm getting quite close to finishing Fire Emblem? What was going to be next? So Cookie, actually this Friday, we're not playing Fire Emblem now. We're changing it up. The open beta for Diablo 4 or closed beta for Diablo 4 starts this Friday. So me and RP will be playing that on Friday, and then we're playing some more Fire Emblem. But I'm not sure what's after Fire Emblem right now. For the next game we're gonna play on Fridays, and I don't care at this point. I'm giving you time to catch up.
30 seconds remain. One hit left.
All right, well, let's not fail. How about that?
10 seconds remaining.
No people leaving. I see that over there.
Time requirement met.
All right, we got bronze, I
Exercise
think.
complete.
Link to the Past or Chrono Cross. I'm not going to play Chrono Cross. It doesn't really interest me. Link to the Past is
Mission
possible, though.
objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Well, like I said, this Friday we're going to do Diablo 4. So next week we'll hopefully finish Fire Emblem. I'm not sure if we will or not. It depends if another DLC wave comes out, honestly. But after that, I don't know. All right, what's next here? Circle strafing A, 60 seconds, hover leg, no hits for gold. Of course. I don't know. I'm not in the mood for that right now, Pidgey, honestly. So I've played Three Houses like 3 times, like not on stream, Darkness Berserker. I'm not sure if I really feel like playing it right now.
Additional obstructions
But
have been
I'm not
deployed
opposed to
for
playing
this
it at some point. The
exercise.
problem with Three Houses is, in my opinion, Engage is better.
Your opponent is a hover leg AC.
If anything,
Getting out
I
of its line
would
of
consider
fire
playing
may
like
prove difficult.
Sacred Stones or Path of Radiance.
Let's begin.
Super Metroid? Metroid Prime Remaster could be fun. I do like Metroid Prime a lot. Oh, you have a laser rifle now, huh? My nose is itchy. Why does my nose keep itching during things that I can't stop moving on? All right, I got it. Okay, good now. Getting dizzy.
30 seconds remaining.
All right, this is actually going okay.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna jinx myself in the last 10 seconds though. And we got it. Look at that.
Time
Gold.
requirement met. Exercise complete.
Castlevania 3.
Mission objective achieved.
I don't know.
System
I feel like it's gonna be hard to top
switched
Symphony of the
normal
Night, right? But yeah, I mean, Darkness Berserker. I'm open to playing other Fire Emblem games. It's just I've played Three Houses so many times in like the last year or two. Like I went through it, I think 3 times actually. So I'm not really up for another playthrough right now, but not to say that I never would be. Ocean Fleet. All right. We can hit it 3 times. It should be a Metroidvania style game in your opinion. I am not opposed to that actually, Cookie. So I bought a couple of them on like Steam sale over the last, months. I wonder, I'll just see what I have
Initiating level 5
purchased already.
training Exercise. Your opponent is a fast-moving, quad-legged AC.
Great.
Maintain a position behind the unit for best results.
Pizza Tower is apparently a good pick. Well, I've never heard of this. You wait
Let's
for the day.
begin.
Well,
One hit left. Limit reached. The exercise exercise.
Yeah, we're not doing very good there. Curse of Darkness is pretty good. I've never heard of that either. Have I heard of Curse of Darkness? I'm not sure.
Objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
I think we're just gonna call this one a loss and move on. Well, it's not a loss technically. We're gonna get bronze, but I don't want to do that one again. That wasn't fun. All right, spacing, range management, which is probably one of the best skills this game could probably teach you. 6 proximity breaches. Okay. I didn't really follow what I'm supposed to do here. It's for PS2. It's the same as Lament of Innocence. Oh. Okay. I don't know what that is.
This is a range management exercise.
This one truly blows. Get ready. What's up, Connery? How are you? With
Maintain
demon
your
form.
distance from the target until time expires.
Oh, is it gonna chase me? Oh, it's a Castlevania game. Okay.
Warning will be issued for each proximity breach. Let's begin.
Okay, so we don't let the thing get near us then?
Proximity breached. Reactivating target in 5 seconds. Seconds remaining. Second.
Oh my god. Not really RP, to be honest with you. What the hell do you do here?
Third warning.
Dude, this is annoying.
10 seconds remaining. Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
Just another Tuesday, I guess, pretty much. Yeah, I don't like this one. Great, it gets faster. Of course it does. So what are you supposed to do? So if Curse of Darkness is a Castlevania game, is it one of the ones that are in 3D then? Use the radar instead of target. Just stay away from it. Okay. Let's throw a radar on. Listen, Cookie, this one's gonna be bad, so get ready for a lot of silvers, more than likely. Oh, this is gonna wear me down, guys. I can tell you already. Tonight is not gonna be good. There's a lot of these training missions, and it's gonna get really frustrating. I feel like it's a good 3D Castlevania game, though. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll have to look into it.
The target.
Sadly, I don't have it for PS2 already. I wish I did. If I did, we could just play it. Because now that I can play on a PS2, it'd be nice to not have to do that. Should we increase the toxicity if you want to?
Begin.
Comrade rage quit stream inbound. Listen, if we rage quit, we'll just get a last Raven. So. Did I pick the wrong one?
Proximity
No.
breached. Reactivating target in 5 seconds.
Like, how do you stay away from it? Oh, do you just let, maybe you don't look at it and just run? Like, is that what you were saying, Billy? I think that's what you were saying.
Third warning.
Like, what the fuck?
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we don't have a small radar though. Our parts to pick from are very, like, small. We don't have much. Rage quit means league. We're not playing league. We'll see, because in the meantime, me and RP might do a second Vermintide stream a week until we get a little further in that game. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Proximity breached.
I don't know,
Reactivating
dude. I don't
target in 5 seconds.
I don't know about this one.
Second warning. seconds remaining.
Will this work? Wait, did we crack the code here?
10 seconds remaining.
Hold on. Wait a second. Okay.
Time requirement.
All right, that works.
Exercise complete.
I've played League a few times on stream.
Mission objective achieved. System
So
switched
Darkness
to
Berserker,
normal mode.
yeah. I mean, I think it. I don't know the purpose of this game, like why it came out when it did. But I guess you could say it's to get you ready for Last Raven. From what I've seen or from what people have said, was this game was released after Nexus as a way to balance, like maybe for like the PvP people, to balance the parts from Nexus and the builds from Nexus a little bit more without the next full release coming out yet, which was Last Raven. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's probably the best thing I could come up with as well. It has a killer soundtrack though. All right, so that definitely is the move right there, is to just look at the radar and don't face the target and just run away. Which is not what I thought what spacing would be. I thought spacing would be trying to stay out of a range of a weapon, but is Last Raven that hard? Last Raven is a hard game.
In this exercise
It's harder than the other
is
games that came previously, at least.
maintain your distance while avoiding
I mean, the
any
only other
attacks.
game that I think I had trouble with was Master of Arena. And that was because the Master Tier Arena in Master of Arena was ridiculously hard. But like, other than that, Last Raven is definitely the hardest. Souls game, a Armored Core game.
Reactivating target in 5 seconds. Thirty seconds remaining.
Oh god, thanks RP.
You
For the
got
bit.
this, baby. You're gonna make this game your bitch. Goblins
Aw.
are real.
Goblins are real? What is the end there? Thanks for the bit, dude.
10 seconds.
And the words of
remaining.
encouragement.
Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
You think the Last Raven is the hardest FromSoft game other than Sekiro? I think that's probably true.
System switched to
I didn't think
normal
Sekiro
mode.
was that bad, honestly. If anyone ever told you that, you put a ring on them. Goblins are real. I knew it. I'll take the gold though. Ah. Well, we got a part. I don't know what it was. Well, it's a secret. We'll never know. Okay, what is the next one? Same thing, but for a minute. So Genichiro was definitely the hardest fight in the game for me. It was like made you learn all the mechanics and everything. But after that, I mean, the one version of Ishin at the end was really hard too.
The target in this
But it didn't take me any like
exercise
super
moves
long
fast.
amount of time to beat it. Honestly,
Don't lose your focus.
the most recent playthrough you beat him the first time. Well, because they made you learn the game, right, Billy? That's what FromSoft
Let's
does
begin.
with their games. They force you to learn the mechanics and play it, you know, within the confines of what they've set up for you. So if you learn that in Sekiro, just like a Souls game, you can win.
Proximity breached. Reactivating target in 5 seconds.
Father Out is a dope boss, I agree. You're talking about the second fight in the dream or whatever?
Second warning.
Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a really cool fight.
30 seconds remaining. Third warning.
We'll get silver, it's fine.
10 seconds remaining. Time requirement met.
That's fine.
Exercise complete.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Ha 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 ha.
Thanks, Cookie. I heard in my mind that was Titus's voice the entire time. All right, number 5. Last one. Oh, a single proximity breach. Okay. That's better. This makes you want AC6 missions where you have to escape stuff. I'd be cool with like a mission or two, but not in the way this is done, hopefully.
Initiating level 5 exercise.
We're not going to last very long
Maintain
here.
your distance from the target. You only get 1 warning this time.
That's what she said. All right, let's do it.
The perimeter wall has been removed. Be careful not to stray out of bounds.
Thanks, operator.
Let's begin. Warning limit exceeded. The exercise is finished.
Well, we did a hell of a job there, boys.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Well, that was a little aggressive. One proximity breach seems a little much. They could do like 3 or 2. Well, whatever. It's fine. I'm assuming that if you get into a loop, you can actually keep moving and get like a pretty good score pretty easily. All right, Swordcraft. What we got here? Hell yeah, blade time. So I wonder, I'm not gonna last long. I wonder if strength of the blade matters here. Because we have options, obviously. I'd like to just use Moonlight, but I feel like that's probably not the right thing to use here. Because of the drain on it. Like, this is probably the best one for the range on the blade. We'll try it out. We'll see if it matters for if we can if it's just having to hit them or if there's another mechanic to it. 10 targets in 40 seconds is gold. If it seems like we're not one-shotting things with our Moonlight on, unless it's designed to make you hit them more than once, but I wouldn't think it would be. You never know, though. We'll see.
This exercise is designed to test blade handling. Efficiency is the key to success.
Well, we don't do that very well, so.
Complete the objective before time runs
It probably
out.
will be eventually, Billy. Not in the first level, I'm assuming, but later on, I bet they'll be airborne.
Let's begin.
I think blade tracking is reduced in this game, too. Oh, damage does matter. I bet. I bet if we use Moonlight, we one-shot these guys. We need different arms.
16 seconds remaining. 5 targets remaining.
Yeah. Well, we'll just keep going now. Stab-o arms would be really good.
Targets remaining.
Or not stab arms, but quad legs would be good for this. Yeah, let's cancel it. Wait, how do we just abort the mission? Yeah, there we go. Where's your camper recreation? Not in this game, Bumpy. Not in this game. Oh yeah, we don't have the optional part for that, so we can't, Pidgey. Didn't transfer it in. So sadly, it's not an option. But I would think Moonlight could one shot, or the other guy, the butter knife. But the arms are the important change here, so we go horizontal slash. Quads would make it harder to hit. I agree with that statement. There was a certain arms that were had better blade aptitude, I think. Those are blade handling arms right here. Aiming accuracy isn't for blade aptitude, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, those are the best out of the lower weight arms. And the medium weight arms, it looks like, too. That still might have that weird horizontal or vertical-ish slash to it. What's the energy drain on Moonlight compared to this? It's only a little bit more. We'll use Moonlight. Yeah, sadly we don't have the optional part that increases blade damage. But you would think Moonlight would one-shot things. It probably won't, though, because why would it? I don't know if that was fast enough or not. I feel like it must have been.
Mission objective achieved.
They do spell
System
Technic
switched
wrong.
to normal mode.
You finally got around to playing another hour or so of Gundam Breaker 3. So fun. That game is very enjoyable, Bumpy. The story's even really good in it. Make sure you do the DLC as well, because the DLC adds a lot to the story of the game. And also more parts and stuff, too. All right. There's a gold. What's next? 90 seconds, 15 targets in a minute. Let's do it. Before, after, during for the DLC? Oh, it's you want to do it after you finish the main game, because it takes place directly after the main game. I'm not even sure if you can do it before you finish the main game.
This exercise has a higher target requirement.
Because it actually, the story picks up right, like with the DLC, it picks up right where the other one leaves off, or the main game leaves off.
Let's begin.
I don't know what he was saying. We gotta kill things, that's all I know. Really fast. It's really annoying that it takes 2 hits to kill these guys. Sometimes. I don't know what determines the one shot, though.
10 targets remain.
Oh, I fucked up.
60 seconds remain.
Well, we're getting silver, boys. Yeah, we don't have the energy to play with him. Not with Moonlight, at least. Maybe we try the butter knife instead.
Mission objective achieved.
Oh, you might be able to do them earlier. I would wait, though, Bumpy. You need to replay Elden Ring before the DLC comes out. Yeah, I'm going to play on the same save that I beat the DLC, or the main game on, Billy, when it comes out, but I'm going to wait. I'm not going to play it again until that time comes. Yeah, let's put the butter knife on. I think we're gonna switch the arms out too. I want vertical swings, not horizontal, or not the angled ones. Maybe I don't, but I'm going to put them on anyway. What do I normally use? Lemur 2. Put those on. That's fine. Oh yeah, the seamless co-op mod. We talked about playing that or seamless co-op mod. We talked about doing that at some point. I don't know when that's gonna happen. There's too many games going on right now because we have Vermintide right now, and then we also have Diablo 2 or 4 to play the beta for that too, and that's gonna come out in June. So it's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I mean the big thing though, I want to play on the same character because like I left it at the meta level, whatever that was. It was 120 or 140. I don't remember what it was for Elden Ring. But I want to keep my character at the meta for like invasions and PvP and stuff.
Aerial targets have been deployed for this exercise.
Great.
These will be difficult to hit, but must be taken out.
You don't do Souls PvP, neither do I, but I don't normally do it, but I would partake if I get invaded, for example, and I occasionally invade just for fun, but it's not like my thing. Is there any blade tracking in this game at all? I don't think there is.
5 targets remain.
Oh, maybe it's the core. Because we're still... It must be the core. That's why we're swinging on the angle still, not the arms. I thought it was the arms that drove that. I'm wrong. Where the hell are the... Oh.
3 targets remain. One target remaining.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Target requirement met. Exercise complete.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Armored Core 3 with the blade tracking.
Mission
8 Ball, should you play the next Souls game Comrade plays with the sole purpose of invading him constantly? Most likely. You can, Cookie. If you so desire. I mean, at this rate, the next Souls game we're going to play would be the Elden Ring DLC. Probably. I'd like to go actually play the whole Dark Souls series. Play the whole series on the channel. We still got gold somehow. I thought I did that really badly. God. I couldn't read it. I was trying to see if I could catch it. I don't know what part we unlocked. Yeah, I don't know. We unlocked the part though. Congrats to me. We can go look for it, I guess. But I have no idea where to look, honestly. We'll go through the blades, I guess, really quick. I'm not even sure what I have and don't have at this point, though. So there's probably no point in looking. Thankfully, this is not supposed to be like a definitive guide or anything for this game. We're just playing it for fun. All this stuff looks familiar, so I'm assuming we had all of that before. And there's so many arm units to go through. I don't even know what would be different at this point. Oh, we didn't get any double missiles, that's for sure. I mean, it could be an inside part. It could be a generator, radiator, FCS, boosters. I don't even know. Unless there's a guide that tells you how many unlocks or what unlocks you get after a certain point. There probably is, honestly. All right. One more swordcraft to go, or 2 more. This is A. We get 12 targets in 110 seconds. They're going to be a lot of floaty boys, I feel like. You hope laser blades in AC6 are actual swords? I think there will still be laser blades. There is a guide. All right, Pidgey. You want to do me a favor? You don't have to. I can look it up.
This exercise has a higher target requirement. Complete the objective before time expires.
We unlock 2 parts after
Let's
Wraith,
begin.
Pidgey, if you want to look in a guide really quick. I think laser blades will still be laser blades, Billy, but they'd be cool if they were physical weapons like swords or axes or something like that. That'd be dope. I don't know what I'm doing. Holy shit, what is happening? I got blocked by the other one. Trying again. It's much harder to find AC guys now than it was in 2009. I believe it. You have to be big and swingy instead of tiny. We might get something. Oh, the pop-up said I unlocked a new training regimen. Oh, thanks, Cookie. That works. That's probably the new one at the bottom there. Okay, cool. How'd you catch that? With the good eyes. Dude, swing the... What's up, Benifer? It says there's one right in front of me, but there clearly is not one right in front of me. What? Dude, where... It was spawning. There's one on the ground? Oh, there he is.
5 targets remain.
I hate this so much. You never need a blade in the air. You never do in these games. Where is he? Yeah, there we go.
Seconds remaining.
Comrade playing with his quadriplegic glasses on tonight. I wish. If I was, I'd be doing better if I was. Still best AC game or opinion faltered? Opinion faltered. I never thought it was the best one for the record. I mean, it's fine. It just, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's like a game. The mechanics are fun, like piloting your AC. But, you know, it'd be cool if there was more to the game than these training missions that are slightly annoying. Review, it's a game. That is probably my review of this one. Mechanically, it's better than Nexus because they fixed a lot of the balancing issues, but what you're... I was sitting on top of that. What you're actually doing is kind of pointless. I mean, the arena fights were cool. That was fun, but arena fights are always fun. Dude. I'm gonna run over here. We're running. Like, oh, these little fuckers are pissing me off. Oh my god. Like, I don't even use blades in Last Raven. Ever. It's rifles and handguns all the time. You don't need blades in these games anymore.
3 targets remaining.
Like, why would your computer, like the interface you're using to pilot this AC, why would it not help with your targeting at all with a blade?
60 seconds remaining. 1 target remaining. Target requirement met. Exercise complete.
Your peers, if you don't have a main blade, you got one in the hangar. I like the idea of having one in the hangar, but
Mission
still.
objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
I honestly don't know if I have it in me to do 80 more of these missions or like 75 more of these missions to fight 9-ball. I really want to fight 9-ball, but at the same time, is it really worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze here? I don't know. I was studying the blade, but it went okay, I guess. I got silver. Thankfully, we won the last one. But before we do the last one, we're going to wrap up this episode of Armored Core 9 Breaker right here, guys. We're going to keep trudging through these training missions. We're going to do it. I'm going to keep going. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.